On our website, you can get PDF learning materials for free. Please visit englist.me.
Bottleneck.
A narrow or busy section of road or a junction where the traffic often gets slower and stops, anything that slows down development or progress, especially in business or industry.
Examples:
Performance bottleneck. Bottleneck in production. Memory bandwidth is a significant bottleneck in this computational simulation.
Anesthesia.
A state of controlled, temporary loss of bodily sensation or awareness that is induced for medical purposes.
Examples:
Anesthesia for surgery. Local anesthesia. He is in general anesthesia under the surgeon.
Anesthesiologist.
A medical doctor who specializes in administering anesthesia to help control pain and monitor the vital signs of patients during procedures and surgeries.
Examples:
Specialized anesthesiologist. Clinical anesthesiologist. The experienced anesthesiologist monitored the patient's vital signs throughout the procedure.
Anesthetize.
To administer a drug or other substance that causes a loss of sensation or consciousness, often to perform a medical procedure, to numb or dull a physical or emotional sensation.
Examples:
Anesthetize a patient. Anesthetize a wound. The dentist will anesthetize your mouth before removing your wisdom teeth.
Biomedical.
Relating to the application of the natural sciences, especially biology and physiology, to clinical medicine and healthcare.
Examples:
Biomedical assay. Cutting-edge biomedical. Biomedical engineering focuses on developing new medical technologies and innovations to improve patient health outcomes.
Supple.
Flexible and easy to bend or move, gracefully agile, adaptable or responsive to change or new ideas.
Examples:
Supple muscles. Supple leather. The ballerina's supple movements left the audience mesmerized.
Electrify.
To make a machine or system work by using electricity, to make someone extremely enthusiastic about or interested in something.
Examples:
Electrify the audience. Electrify a manufacturing process. The product developed through years of research continues to electrify the market.
Compress.
To press or squeeze together to make something take up less space.
Examples:
Compress the chest. Compress gas. She compressed the files into a single zip archive to save space on her computer.
Proverb.
A short saying that expresses a truth or gives advice based on practical experience.
Examples:
A hackneyed proverb. Ancient proverb. The famous proverb "actions speak louder than words" reminds us to focus on deeds instead of words.
Obstetrics.
The branch of medicine that deals with the care of women during pregnancy, childbirth, and the postpartum period, including the management of complications and the health of the mother and baby.
Examples:
Obstetrics ward, obstetrics clinic. The hospital's obstetrics department is responsible for caring for pregnant women and delivering babies.
Caesarean.
Also known as C-section, relating to the delivery of a baby through a surgical incision made in the mother's abdomen and uterus rather than through vaginal birth.
Examples:
Caesarean delivery, emergency caesarean. The caesarean recovery period can be longer and more challenging than a vaginal birth recovery.
Auspicious.
A situation or event that is marked by potential success, favorable circumstances, or good fortune, a period that is believed to be a sign of favorable outcomes or prosperity.
Examples:
Auspicious timing, auspicious sign. The auspicious start to the new year brought hope for better times ahead.
Scrub.
To clean something thoroughly, typically with a brush and soap or detergent.
Examples:
Scrub off graffiti, scrub dirt from potatoes. She decided to scrub the kitchen floor to remove all the dirt and grime.
Headlight.
A bright forward-facing light on a vehicle, typically used at night to illuminate the road ahead.
Examples:
Headlight adjustment, headlight switch. My car's headlight must be replaced before I drive again at night.
Unreliable.
Not able to be trusted or depended on.
Examples:
Prove unreliable, unreliable source of information. By incorrect assumption, statistics can be notoriously unreliable.
Umpteen.
Very many, relating to a large or indefinite number of something.
Examples:
Umpteen hours, umpteen attempts. After moving around the world umpteen times, I finally settled in my hometown.
Unspeakable.
Too terrible, shocking, or distressing to speak about.
Examples:
Unspeakable crime, unspeakable pain. The survivors of the plane crash could only describe the unspeakable horror of the experience.
Tinker.
To make repairs, adjustments, or improvements to something, especially in an experimental or makeshift way.
Examples:
Tinker with the bill, tinker with the settings. He spent the afternoon tinkering with his car engine.
Pediatrics.
The branch of medicine that deals with the care and treatment of children.
Examples:
Pediatrics department. Pediatrics clinic. I am studying pediatrics in medical school because I love working with children.
Geriatrics.
A branch of medicine specializing in the healthcare of elderly individuals, including the diagnosis, treatment, and prevention of diseases and conditions that affect older adults.
Examples:
Geriatrics clinic. Geriatric specialist. The geriatrics department focuses on the healthcare needs of elderly patients.
Dilute.
To make a substance less concentrated by adding a liquid or another substance to it.
Examples:
Dilute acid with water. Dilute a great idea. She diluted the concentrated juice with water.
Inhale.
To breathe in air or a different substance, such as smoke.
Examples:
Inhale the smoke. Inhale the aroma. He inhaled deeply, trying to calm down.
Anesthetic.
A substance that is administered to a person or an animal to produce a loss of sensation or consciousness so that medical or surgical procedures can be performed without causing pain.
Examples:
Anesthetic injection. Local anesthetic. The dentist administered an anesthetic to numb the patient's mouth before the procedure.
Forbid.
To order somebody not to do something, especially officially, to keep something from happening or arising.
Examples:
Forbid smoking in public areas. Forbid the use of chemical weapons. God forbid you should regret your marriage.
Inlet.
A small arm of the sea, a lake, or a river, usually leading inland.
Examples:
Inlet valve. Inlet temperature. The boat sailed through the narrow inlet and into the harbor.
Paralyze.
To cause a person or part of the body to become unable to move or feel.
Examples:
Paralyze a city. Paralyze a person. The venom from the snake bite paralyzed his arm.
Bellows.
A device consisting of a bag or chamber with flexible sides that is expanded and contracted to draw in air through a valve and then force it out through a tube. A device used to blow air into a fire to make it burn more intensely.
Examples:
Bellows pump. Blow a bellows. The blacksmith's apprentice operated the bellows to maintain the forge's heat.
Ventilate.
To supply fresh air to a room, building, etc., to remove stale air from it.
Examples:
Ventilate my opinion. Ventilate air. It's important to ventilate the room to avoid the buildup of harmful gases.
Shudder.
To tremble uncontrollably or convulsively, often due to fear, cold, or intense emotion. To recoil or react strongly to something unpleasant, disturbing, or shocking.
Examples:
Shudder at the thought. Shudder with fear. I couldn't help but shudder when I heard the scary noise from the dark alleyway.
Wrench.
To pull or twist something suddenly or violently.
Examples:
Wrench off the lock. Wrench my back. A deep sigh was wrenched from his chest.
Screwdriver.
A tool used for turning screws, typically consisting of a handle and a metal rod with a flattened tip that fits into the slot on the head of a screw. A popular cocktail made with vodka and orange juice.
Examples:
Open the can with a screwdriver. Electric screwdriver. I need a flathead screwdriver to tighten the loose screws on this cabinet.
Pervasive.
Spreading or existing throughout every part of a thing or place.
Examples:
Pervasive language. The pervasive odor of garlic. Suspicion and worry were pervasive in our minds.
Recreate.
To make something that existed previously happen or appear to exist again.
Examples:
Recreate a single country. Recreate the feeling of the 1920s. She recreated the atmosphere of the pre-war age with her stage setting.
Gatekeeper.
A person, organization, or system that controls or monitors access to something, often a website, database, or institution. A person or group that controls or regulates access to information, especially for a particular perspective or interest.
Examples:
Gatekeeper role. Information gatekeeper. The company's gatekeeper screened all incoming phone calls and emails to ensure only important ones reached the boss.